Hey there, you amazing patrons. It's X, and I'm here with Felicia, and this is the Utah Outcasts Secret Patron Show. It's only the two of us this week. This is our special content we provide to the folks who are generous enough to share at least $1 a month with us.
Like me.
Yeah, and I didn't want to do anything heavy. I want to have fun this episode, really. So I found a thing on College Humor, which, you know, who knows if it's true or not. I don't honestly give a shit if people want to say, oh, it's fake, it's not real. It's 15 neckbeards attempt to flirt, and it'll make you cringe. And Felicia, I'm sure you've had neckbeards come after you.
Good God.
So you could probably have some experience with these kind of folks.
Yeah,
if you're wondering what a neckbeard is, if you wonder what a neckbeard is, go Google that, because it'll give you some of the best examples. It's the fedora tipping, you know.
Yeah.
Generally
Meninist.
overweight guys that have like polo shirts on,
And then they say things like, I don't want to date any woman that's like overweight. They're like, I just have my preferences. And you're like, you suck.
and they actually do say milady sometimes. Like sometimes these people think that they're chivalrous when they're talking this way.
Yeah, they think that they're somehow like better men because they
more gentlemanly or whatever.
I don't know. Like, I open doors for people, and I don't expect all of them to fuck me. So
no, it's the same folks. We probably should do a primer on like how to get sex. That'd be great. We could do a primer on how to get sex.
Do, like, generally, like, none of these things are like 100% gonna work, but yeah, we could do like actually. I got an easy one. Talk to them like a person.
Step 1. Anything you do is not credits towards the sex. You know?
Well, that's just a like a don't. Like a do. So like don't do things because you think it's credits to get sex. Do take an interest in them.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, don't think that manipulating works. Do make your intentions clear. Like,
don't think money spent.
Yeah.
Don't think money spent is going to be reciprocity, whatever the fuck I'm trying to say here.
Yeah.
Reciprocal. God, I can't speak tonight. Reciprocated via like boobs or something like that.
Yeah. If you're doing the Tinders for the hookups, say that.
This is a generation beyond mine.
Well, like,
it wasn't a thing for me. I had Yahoo chat rooms and what was this? Yahoo singles. That was another one they had too.
I don't know what these guys don't get about it. Women are fine with hookups, but what these guys want, they don't want a hookup. They want like
a sex slave
to just own a woman. No, they want to like possess a woman. They think that like if they do these things and check off these nice guy boxes, then they're gonna like have a woman fall in love with them in a way that is not reciprocal, but like she's gonna like cook for him and do his laundry and rub his feet, and she's gonna be there with a cocktail, and that's what they think is gonna happen. And it's like, that's not how this works. No marriage works like that. None. If
so the author,
they're abusive.
The author brings up at the beginning here, her name is Hannah Grant, at Hannah Grant 11 on Twitter if you're looking for her. Some advice for anyone who thinks that, quote, I'm a gentleman is a really sexy opener. Remember to throw in that you have an impressive sword collection and that your mom's basement has a waterbed.
Oh, God, the waterbed. Waterbeds are bad. Don't do waterbeds. They're a stupid idea.
I love my waterbed. It was so warm. It was great. It says also, talk about that one time you drank a 2 liter bottle of Mountain Dew and couldn't get to sleep until at least 11:30 p.m.
Yeah, please talk about your Mountain Dew consumption. You know what really gets me going is grown men who drink 2 liters of Mountain Dew in an evening.
And
it's hot.
It's not a birthday party.
Yeah, I mean, like, I guess
it means even more here in Utah because young Mormon men seem to think that like drinking a Mountain Dew is edgy, like having alcohols and stuff. And so whenever you get the guys that are coming out of the church, their first thing is to mix like whatever alcohol they have with Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew. Oh God.
And I had a friend that called his the Mountain Dewser. I'm like, dude, you are so stupid, man.
Just stop. Mountain Dew is not an appropriate mixer, in my opinion, ever. I think it tastes like garbage. Hate it.
Okay, so this first one that we have up here says, "Ugh, I adore your name, your nerdy persona, and you open fun mind. I henceforth deem you rad! ! No! ! Radtastic! ! It says here." And she's like, "LOL, thanks. Hope it's not too open or my brain will fall out." Just trying to be like, the fuck is this guy talking about? And he says back to her, "That sounds like a horrible way to end a Friday, m'lady." And she's like, "Yeah, it does. Did you just say m'lady?" I don't know how I would react if someone seriously m'ladied me.
No. I've called a queen in bed, and I still haven't been called m'lady. So
I'll text Roger that. Be like,
oh, he was one of them.
Oh, and the guy responds, "Sure as shit did. I'm like surprisingly a gentleman, huh?"
Oh,
he just said, "Sure as shit did."
No.
It's so cringy.
Surprisingly a gentleman. Okay, that's not what makes a gentleman. All right?
That's a red flag in my book.
Yeah, no, any woman's like, well, and then if he's like surprisingly a gentleman, like, because I have a theory, a hypothesis, I guess.
I knew this would be a good one.
So, all these guys who are like, women only date assholes. They don't like me. I'm a nice guy. They don't like nice guys. I have a feeling that they think like all the other guys who are just normal guys are assholes because they do inappropriate things like round their girlfriends or their friends, or they're creepy and weird. And then these guys are like, knock it the fuck off. And they're assholes to these guys. And they're like, why do women only like assholes? I swear, I think this is actually what's going on. Because like, if this guy, like if another man saw these texts, they'd be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? What are you doing? Stop. And, like, you're being creepy. And
as the teenager, I was the women like nice guys finish last kind of person. I was dangerously that guy.
God. So many men are. I'm glad that you grew out of it.
And he finishes up, and there's not a lot to read on that one. It says, "Don't get me wrong, sex is great, but I would rather spend the night learning everything about you and hearing every story you have. To me, that's far more intimate."
Okay, now you just used the word intimate.
Mm-hmm. And now you're saying, don't get me wrong, sex is great, but...
Yeah. So you already threw the sex out there. That was already like an implied thing to you. Like you were already getting sex for being a quote unquote nice gentleman.
This is a different guy, but same difference, I'm sure.
Okay. But he threw out sex, right? He said sex is great, but
sex is great, but I'd rather spend the night learning everything about you.
Yeah, so he's not the gentleman, but he's doing the whole night. Like, dude, you just threw out sex as if that was
did she bring that up?
On the table?
Did she bring that up, or did you bring that up? Because if you brought that up, God damn it! Here's the third one. Here's a fun one here. You are this one happened at 2. Okay, so 2 p.m. This lady gets this message saying, "You are a perfect mixture of sexy and cute that makes me want to hold you down and slap your ass in bed, but also kiss and cuddle the hell out of you." Like this must be a Tinder thing. I don't know. And then no, she doesn't respond. And so
rightfully.
Yeah, 2:34 in the afternoon. "You are really bad at holding a conversation."
Okay. You know what?
Let me finish it. And then at 3:42, so about an hour and 8 minutes after that, "Feminism is a plague to society," the guy wrote.
Charming.
Yep. If there was anything on the table, gone.
You're not spanking that ass. One, as a girl who's enjoyed an ass spanking or two in her time.
Don't add at Felicia, people. Do
not. I'm not even gonna. Just don't.
Just don't.
As a lady who was a lady, a lady kickstress, who's enjoyed an ass spanking or two, if that's your opening line, no, we have not established that kind of relationship. We have not communicated about sex or what our interests in sex are. No. And then if your immediate follow-up is, "When I have not responded to your beck and call, good sir,"
Immediately.
Like, immediately. Like, I didn't check my Tinder for days. I'd be like, I don't want to.
That's me on Twitter sometimes.
Like, I don't want to.
What are my mentions going to be like? Fuck.
So like, if that was your immediate, I'm like, oh wow, no. Only men who are allies to feminists get to spank this ass. Bam. Don't at me. I swear to fucking God.
And I just realized after we finished this list, it says check out these related links at the bottom. It says 12 neckbeards that need to calm the hell down. 12 neckbeards who need to stop commenting on women's pictures. And my favorite one, 12 neckbeards who got rejected and are currently crying into their full body anime pillows.
Oh man.
All right, so I'll get to this. I'll do this last one. We're not going to get through all of them. This one's from Jared, and Jared says, "Evening, milady." He started, and then he immediately corrects himself, or morning rather, and then some time passes. Hem, like hem, like hem, hem.
Yeah.
I am speaking to you. Thought.
Oh.
And he finished it with thought. I can't believe some people.
Like, what is going on in his head? Like, I don't want to talk to him. I don't want to know. But I do want to know. Like, I want to, like, hear the recordings of his therapy sessions.
Women just don't like me. My mom left me when I was young, or something.
No.
Okay, let's get to the next one. Number 10 on the list. One guy says, and they crossed it out, says, funny thing, the cold air. Most guys shrink up, but not me, LOL. And she's like, that's good to know. And he's like, haha, I like the sarcasm. I'm not a perv, just FYI, just a very open person. And then he finished it off, Lasai. The trials and tribulations of a deep thinker. You're not Rick Sanchez.
Oh my God.
Don't aim to be that
the
guy.
Trials and tribulations of a deep thinker. Dude, you
Yes.
opened up your grand philosophical mind with my dick gets bigger when it's cold. One, no, it fucking doesn't. That's not how dicks work. If
That's
it
not how
is,
thermodynamics
maybe
work
getting
either.
checked out. Like, yeah, and then also, is that what response were you expecting? What response? She was like, "Oh shit, get over here! My bedroom is freezing." Like,
These guys leave no option open for the lady to even continue this conversation at all, because this just it doesn't work. Here's one that has just a picture of this cute-looking girl that says, "You look kind of like Fluttershy, character from My Little Pony, good cartoon. LOL, in a sexy way, motherfucker." Just call the cartoon character sexy.
Nope. No. No. Okay. No need. Okay. That's another one. Please stop infantilizing women. All right. We are not like, cute. Like, it's fine when my boyfriend is like, God damn it, you're so cute. Like, that's affectionate. When random guys are like, oh, you're so adorable. You're like a little fairy princess. I'm like, what are you talking? I'm not a child. I'm a grown-ass woman. Thanks, though.
Yeah, there's a picture of a kid here, well, obviously like a teenage kid, who's taking his avatar picture is like just him sitting at obviously the family computer next to the family piano. And it says, "Can you please take off all your clothes? I want to see how angels hide their wings." Gross. It's not even... Wow.
All right. Hun, that's not how you see boobs. Most of the time, you start up a friendly conversation, even in hookup, hi, how's your day? You look nice. And then you start, hey, why are you on the Tinders? Well, I'm just looking for a hookup, nothing serious. Then, maybe you could eventually, in the course of that conversation, go, I'd
what do you
really
look
like to
like?
see your boobs. usually ask for a couple face pictures, like, what are you doing right now? Send a pic. That's actually kind of cute. Because it's kind of fun, right? You're like, what are you doing? Let's exchange selfies. Kind of cute. Eventually you can ask for boobs. And most of the time, if that conversation's been going well, she's probably gonna be like, yeah, here's boobs. They're fun. Like,
I like them too.
I don't know a single woman who has not, I mean, they're all my friends, so of course, who has not sent boobs. All right. they have, because it gets fun. Yeah, ecstasy my boobs so much, you guys.
No, and I'm going to save this for the uncut patrons, so you guys don't get to hear that little bit. Anyway, the last one that we're going to get to, and we'll move on to something else after this, and you guys will have to enjoy your 25-cent podcast we brought you for this episode, and it's been fun. But this one is doesn't say what the guy's name is. It says, "Pardon me, m'lady." Actually has like M apostrophe lady.
No. Oh, God, it's so bad every time.
But I was curious as to what you look like under those tasteful fabrics you are wearing.
Jesus.
Perhaps you would do me the honor of removing them and photographing your flesh so I can gaze upon your beauty.
Why? Why would anyone do that?
How would that work? If I was a lady, that would just make me dry up. That would just just remove all. It would be sandpaper.
I actually I sit on a sheet because this chair is a little bit rough. Like, it's actually like got sucked up inside me. Like, it's like nope.
And the great thing is, the person who got this message says, "Oh my God, I am so putting this on Reddit." Which is probably how the author found it, and that's how you guys get to hear about it. Oh, that's fun. We might have to do more lists of things on the Patreon show, because
I like that.
Lighthearted, because God damn it, the world is a shitty place to live in right now.
Next one we should do feminist.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's it for the Patreon show, folks. We'll catch you again next week with another episode. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Let us know in comments. Let us know via text messages. However the hell you're watching the show, please let us know. Talk to you soon.